This show is intended for mature audiences. Montgomery, you must leave.
Oh, really?
Blast from the past. Are you sure you can do this, Sal?
I need a minute. I just can't believe it.
Who is this man? Do you know him?
Yeah. He's from the war. He's not a man, he's a monster. A Nazi officer responsible for the deaths of hundreds, probably more. Sometimes he even killed his own men for sport.
Oh, goodness, and here I thought I was a monster for accidentally taking the pen from the bank.
Otto Koenig was the
Craziest bastard I ever fought. He was smarter than most men, faster than anybody. We had a standoff in 1945 in Berlin.
No, really? Near the end of the war?
That's right. The Allied forces had closed in on Hitler there. It was the end for him. And the war.
Goodness, I knew you were in the war, but I had no idea you were at Berlin. And at the end of it all, no less.
Yeah, it wasn't a good experience.
So you encountered this man, the beast, there?
We had a duel, actually. I hate to admit it, but he actually had me dead to rights.
I'm sorry. Come again. He outperformed you? With a rifle?
Yeah. He's the only person I've ever met who could. But his skill is literally unbelievable. It's as if he sold his soul or something. I don't know, maybe he did. Like he's shooting with hacks or cheat codes, if that makes sense. Aimbot, I don't know. It felt supernatural. That's all I remember.
Wait a tick. If he beat you in a duel, then why didn't you arrive in hell earlier? You said you came here in 1950.
I did. It's complicated. He shot me.
Shot you with a Mauser rifle?
Yeah, I remember what 8mm Mauser feels like.
What did it feel like?
It, Where is he? It hurt.
So what happened then? Why did you not appear in hell earlier?
It wasn't enough for him that he'd shot me. He wanted to see the light leave my eyes, he said. He was strangling me.
My word.
And in my last desperate moment, I fired everything I had in my pistol, and it happened to break the scope in his rifle, his Kar 98K. He was so attached to the rifle that he saw it as... You know how you and your hat?
Yes?
Well, it's kind of like that. He saw it as part of himself, like it was attached to his soul or something. He said it was like I had blinded him, that it was his eyes. And then he just walked away and took his own life.
Goodness gracious! Leaving you alive?
Yes, that's the craziest thing. He left me alive, and he had me. But even though the threat took care of itself, I passed out from blood loss. I was really wounded.
And then what?
Well, I woke up in a bed on the outskirts of Berlin. A girl took me in, fed me, clothed me, fixed me up.
A girl?
Yeah. Her name was Emma, and she was one of the best friends I ever had.
My name is Emma Fuchs.
Fox?
No, Fuchs, not Fox. I have no Fox to give anymore.
If there are any secrets about this young Fraulein, Sal, then you had better tell me now.
It's not like that, Ben. We were just friends. Good friends. She had this sense of humor.
Salvatore Nicolosi, Tech Sergeant, 762556.
Salvatore, Detect Sergeant, 762556.
Scheiße. You're easy to make fun of.
tough gal. She could handle herself in any situation, and she was smart. Like you. She was a very learned person. A nurse with a doctorate.
A doctorate in what?
Cultures. She was a doctor of cultures. She studied different peoples and their civilizations, different religions.
Sounds like the opposite of a Nazi.
That's right. She was. And she said something that I've always carried with me. And it changed me. It changed the way I thought about people. About making assumptions.
May I know what she said?
Hey, I am not a Nazi. Germans are Germans. Nazis are Nazis.
Wise words. I assume something happened.
Yeah. An SS officer was still going around town, rounding up all the people that weren't fully in support of Germany. And,
Yes.
they took her. They knocked me out. They took her. They threw her in a car, and I never saw her again.
Sal, stop happening.
No, wait! Emma!
That's it. That's it.
Here, there now. It's all right.
I don't want to think about it past that.
That's all right. I am sorry for your loss. But I am concerned. Are you going to be able to carry out this mission?
Yes. Yeah.
I can do it. I have to. But...
But what?
I am so thankful that you are here with me.
Oh, Sal. All right, then. Any moment, Valentino will come back onto the stage. Let us hurry into position, lest we lose our opportunity. I'll stay just out of sight. I'm afraid I just have too much cake.
That's right you do.
Oh! Good luck, love.
Grazie mille. Take care, Caro.
You as well, love.
I love you, precious.
I know. Who's the beast guy?
I only heard him once or twice, but I do know he's dangerous. And mentally, he's sick. Everybody stays out of his way because he's got a habit of shooting people just for funsies.
Sounds like Nissi. Well, maybe at one time. Whatever, it don't matter. In just a few minutes, Val's gonna get smoked. And you know what? I wanna be there to see it. I need the closure. I want it.
Yeah, it's understandable, lad, but we're both too well known. We can't just blend into the crowd like ARACKNISS can. How can we see anyway? There's no TV around here.
Yeah, right there. That storeroom has a window that looks out onto the stage. You see it?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Let's get there. Come on, quick.
Okay, but we gotta move carefully. Angel, slow down. Now what? Velvet?
Nessie!
Velvet?
Dude, why is he still alive? What's taking so long?
It's not like I can just pop the guy. I have to wait for the right moment.
Then that moment better happen quick. Your best chance is when Val is giving the winner the award. He'll be standing still in front of the stage.
Okay. Good info, thanks.
Don't thank me. I just want that bastard out, so I can get his and Fox's assets.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't fuck this up. 'Cause if you fuck this up, I'ma fuck you up bad.
Uh-huh, I'll try real hard.
Bye.
Ciao. Okay. It's about time to cap this moth. Oh, shit! I keep forgetting to put it on silent!
Salutations, Nisi. The phone was busy. Velvet, I presume?
Yeah, it was just kind of like a mission reminder. Anyway, have you got a good vantage point?
Yes, I have secured a location of adequate altitude. I can see the entire stage. Have you a discreet line of sight for your shot?
I do, but sights are still cold.
Be advised, Valentino approaches the stage.
There you are. Sights are hot.
Do it, love.
Valentino. See you on the other side. Amateur.
What?
What the fuck?
Bollocks, Nisi, get out of there! I'm coming!
Who the fuck dares to try and shoot me? Me!
Him! The spider!
You stupid thug assassin, I'll kill you myself.
Grab him!
Yes, sir.
Guts, I don't have enough ammo for this! I gotta reload! My God!
All right, forearms, hold still.
Stronzo! Just in the castle! Get off me! Nisi, I'm here! No, Pen, wait!
And the snake as well!
Don't touch him!
Damn! Get the snake!
Don't touch him!
I'm trying, but he's so slimy.
Damn it!
Get off! I'll kill you! Unhand me, you filthy scoundrel! Get off him! Pen!
Domino. JC the Splendid. Paranoid DJ. Iron Icarus. Daniel Saad. Panda Fox. Axel Gear.
Oh my God! Who said that?
Hey, you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, capiche? If you'd like to support the show, check out the NSFW Patreon in the description down below. And don't let me catch you not following these artists either. Che vediamo dall'altra parte. See you on the other side.